Hello and welcome to beIN Sports coverage of the South American Under-20 Youth Championships. Gino Fuentes alongside Bodo Illgner. Paraguay taking on Chile today at the Malvinas Argentina Stadium, site of all the matches from Group A in the tournament. And Bodo, we have before us the best team in the tournament thus far, Chile, going up against Paraguay. If Paraguay can get a win here today, they could put Argentina, the host, in some serious trouble.
Yeah, that would be really a shame. Argentina, the host, being out of this tournament, unimaginable, but it's possible. If Colombia and Paraguay will win their games tonight, Argentina would be out. But obviously Chile, the leader with 3 victories in a row, has something to talk here too.
It's got to be a helpless feeling, Bodo, if you're Argentina. You finally made it to your first bye of the tournament, and now you have to watch as your fate is decided between 2 and 3 and 4 other clubs.
They had their chances already. They played their 3 games so far and were not able to score more than 1 point out of them.
Let's go ahead and show you the starting lineups for today's contest. Victor Hennes' men coming out very much the way they did in their first encounter and their last encounter. Diego Morel in net, Ruben Monjes and Gustavo Gomez are the central defenders in front of him. Jorge Valbuena and Teodoro Paredes to the wings. Ryan Montenegro and Jorge Rojas will be manning the wings up top. Miguel Almiron, Ivan Ramirez in the middle with Derlis Gonzalez and Cecilio Dominguez. Cecilio Dominguez, the man who scored against Argentina to give Paraguay the win over them. Get a look at the head coach for Paraguay, Victor Hennes. And now for Chile, Mario Salas' men, the class of the tournament thus far. Brian Cortez starting in net today. A bit of a second squad for Chile as they already have their advancement to the next phase wrapped up. Andres Robles, Alejandro Contreras, Felipe Campos, and Mario Larenas along the back line. Baeza and Cesar Fuentes, the holding midfields. Ragusa Rojas and Maturana playing behind Felipe Mora today.
Yeah, Brian Cortez in goal, because Dario Melo, the first goalkeeper, got the red card in the last encounter against Colombia, conceding a penalty there. Game got close by the end, 2-1 victory for Chile. They were 2 men down again, as they were in the first match, and finally did reach the 90th minute with this victory.
Get a look at the bench for both sides there. We thought we might get a chance to see Lawrence Vigoro come on and get a start for Chile. Plays his soccer over at Tottenham Hotspur in the English Premier League, but that's not the case today, as it will be Brian Cortez in net. Brian Cortez, 17 years of age, plays for Deportes Iquique in Chile. So it'll be interesting to see how he does in net. There's Mario Salas. His team has done absolutely fantastic to this point, Bodo, and they'll be looking for a perfect record in group play if they can get a victory here tonight.
Yeah, but don't forget they have 4 really great strikers up front, and they have exchanged them today completely. So we won't be able to see their top scorer, Castillo. We won't see Rabellas. We won't see Diego Rubio, those big talents. And Mutarana, we've seen him quite a few times, a talented player too with number 10. He's on the pitch today for Chile. I think that's probably the most dangerous player for Chile today.
Maturana wearing the number 10, coming off the left wing if our lineup holds true. Players are at the center of the field, just about ready to get underway here. This is the 4th round of group play. Paraguay playing their 3rd encounter of the tournament. Chile playing their 4th. They will have a bye round in the last round of group play, and we are underway here in Mendoza, Malvinas Argentina Stadium, home of Godoy Cruz in the Argentine top flight, and already a chance here. Paraguay quickly into the attack. Again, I am Gino Fuentes alongside Bodo Illgner. beIN Sports coverage of the South American Youth Championships continues. Chile wearing the all-white uniforms, moving from left to right on your screen. Paraguay with the red and white striped tops, the blue shorts and the blue socks. They move from right to left. And a foul is called here. 37th minute, or 37th second of play.
Fast beginning here from Chile. Nice play, and you can tell that Diego Rojas from Universidad Católica really small but fast player for Chile. Here he is.
And a foul is called there again. The second foul of the match. Both coming against Paraguay. The head official for tonight's encounter is Marlon Escalante, who will be assisted by silent officials Carlos Lopez and Raul Lopez. Victor Carrillo will be the fourth official. It is a interesting group of officials as Chile turning around and getting it up the pitch. We'll see how this quote-unquote B-side does for Mario Salas. Into the attack, this one sent across, but right to the keeper.
Now, Paraguay was a team who brought Argentina in real trouble with their victory against them. 2-1, Gonzalez and Dominguez, the goal scorer in that match for Paraguay. Both players again on the pitch tonight.
Nicolas Maturana getting a touch there. He'll be out on the left-hand side today. And that is the player we are watching for Chile. Mentioned the number of the best players on the squad getting the day off today, as Chile already with a spot in the next round secured. And thrown into the mix. That's not a good sign for Paraguay. As Dominguez pulls up, grabs the back of his leg.
It probably was a hit with the rival. Misunderstanding here between Dominguez and Gonzalez.
Neither player sure what the other was going to do. Dominguez, not sure what happened here.
A late foul call probably, or it was offside. The linesman showing that here to the referee. I guess it was the offside position here from Dominguez.
See if we can get another look at it. This is not the offside. This is what happened right before it.
Well, that was a misunderstanding between Dominguez and Gonzalez, but now we see Gonzalez in offside position as they both play there. Dominguez and Gonzalez again. So they both need to figure out their moves still.
So some communication issues in the early going here for Dominguez and Gonzalez. And that's one of the reasons that they're out there. A lot of these players haven't seen consistent action thus far, for Chile at least. For Paraguay, a little bit more consistent at this point. This is their third encounter of the tournament. Saw them get a 2-1 victory against Argentina. That opened up their account. Paraguay now into the attack. Sent forward, Derlis Gonzalez. Or rather, this is Rojas along the right-hand side. And a foul is called, so that will bring play to a halt.
Yeah, the elbow is out there, pushing the rival. That's a free kick for Paraguay. The center backs of Chile have changed too, missing the captain Igor Lichnowsky, and number 4 Valbo Huerta not in the game today either. But after straight matches, 3 straight matches in a row, I think they deserve the break today. They have done a great job achieving 9 points out of the 3 games.
Igor Lichnowsky, the team captain when he is on the pitch. Of course, apple of the eye for Chelsea. And he's put on a very good performance thus far in the tournament. He's even gotten a goal scored.
After a set piece, he scored with his head.
Jorge Valbuena inbounds. This one headed out of the box. Coming down with it is Rojas, and a shot from very far out. Ramirez is not going to threaten the keeper with that, though.
Oh, not even have to put his hands on the ball on this one, Brian Cortés.
Back into the field of play for Chile. Out to Alejandro Contreras. And out on the other side of the pitch. This will stay with Chile, though, or rather with Paraguay.
Good opportunity for this young goalkeeper to collect experience here in this game in an under-20s tournament. Only 17-year-old. Gino mentioned that before. Brian Cortes, the goalkeeper today for Chile.
Valbuena gives it off. Does not get it back, though. Chile now transitioning into the attack, getting it forward. Up to Maturana. Maturana has the ball taken away, though. See if Paraguay can make something of this. Chile close it down. And a foul is called on the far side. This one will go against Paraguay, though. So 2-2 on fouls.
A little misunderstanding between Contreras there in the back and his captain. Finally, they receive the free kick and are able to develop their game.
So Chile restart. This one swung over to Alejandro Contreras. And into the midfield now. Here comes Baeza. Drop back. Out to the wing now. A chance for Ragusa. Ragusa sends it forward looking for Baeza, who came out of the midfield. But this one ends up being cleared back up the pitch. And here comes Dominguez. Dominguez has one defender in front of him. Has it poked away, though. Paraguay get it back. Forward again. Dominguez.
Wonderful move here by Dominguez.
Gets it into the attack for Almiron. Almiron sends it across, but it finds a defender. And Chile now trying to clear the danger, give it away. Contreras with a chance here. This one, Rojas, and it's tucked home rather easily. Paraguay takes the early lead.
The mistake comes from Rojas. He wanted to play the ball, but loses it right 30 yards in front of his own goal. An easy play here for Paraguay to go into the lead, and Argentina, the players watching this one here on television, won't be happy at all. No offside position, trying to defend here, and again no offside position as he comes from behind. Nice play here by Paraguay, and Gonzalez has no problem putting this one into the net.
Great play that time, and a great decision by Jorge Rojas. We've seen other players get into that kind of a position and choose to shoot. Made the extra pass that time, and it resulted in an easy goal for Drolis Gonzalez.
Here's Rojas, who lost the ball before that.
Maturana now. Maturana going into the corner. This one deflected out of play, though. Nicolas Maturana plays his soccer at U de Chile. He's been on loan at a number of different places, though. We're on loan to Rangers, Barnechea, and Palestino. And sent into the mix, headed away by the Paraguayan defense. Chile sizing up a shot, though. Baeza shoots and just misses.
Nice shot. We've seen Baeza trying from distance a lot of times so far. And he has a nice left foot. Good control here. Takes it to his left. Wonderful done. Great opportunity here for Chile to tie this game.
Claudio Baeza plays for Colo Colo. This one sent away by the keeper. Back into the attack here. Chile trying to make something happen quickly. Franco Ragusa on the ball, gets it inside, has it taken away. And that one, moving right back to Chile along the back line, swung over to the left-hand side. Chile keep possession. Trying to get around that last defender is Baeza, but he can't quite get it done. Ragusa has the ball sent off of him and out of play.
Good pressure here from Ragusa, winning back this ball right where he lost it. And we have the replay again. What a mistake there by Contreras, trying to get on the ball from behind, but just loses footage. And great assist by Rojas here.
Beautiful play. Seems routine, really.
Well, there was almost no defending there from Chile. Really poor, the performance of the defenders in that situation.
And right away, you get one of the examples as to why Mario Salas chose to bring out a side like this. These players haven't played in this tournament yet, so they've been sitting around watching the action, finally get onto the pitch, and they're trying to get kinks like that out of their system.
And it's obvious you have 4 offensive players like we've seen them in the first 3 games, really top talents. It's hard to replace them. And in the back, the captain, Igor Lichnowsky, definitely one of the strong players of this team too. So you can't just swap around. But the coach, Mario Salas, wasn't expecting that either. He just wanted to have this break for his most important players and give a chance to those guys here, normally just watching.
Yeah, the normal backline of Bravo, Huerta, Lichnowsky, and Fuentes, all of them getting a break today. Cesar Fuentes actually playing in the midfield today to switch things up.
He was one of the players who received the red card in the first game, was out for the second.
So a free kick here for Paraguay. See if they can put some more pressure on the Chilean defense here. Some good service into the area. Derlis Gonzalez sends this one over the top, headed on and just wide.
Oh, it was a dangerous situation again here. The center back Gomez stepping up for Paraguay, reaching the ball with his head, but was not able to hit it on target.
This one's back out of play. This will stay with Paraguay on the far side of the pitch. 13th minute of play here. 1-0 on the early goal by Derlis Gonzalez. Jorge Rojas providing the assist. Chile playing with a sort of a B squad, having already qualified to the next phase of the tournament. Throw in here on the far side for Victor Hennes' men.
With this result, Argentina is in real trouble and has to wait for the next game between Colombia, which plays Bolivia right after this one here. And Colombia winning, Paraguay winning, Argentina, the host, would be out of this tournament.
How surreal is that? The host being knocked out before they even get to the second phase. And a host like Argentina on top of all that.
One of the top favorites together with Brazil. Well, in this last place in the table, B, behind Ecuador, Venezuela, Peru, and Uruguay leading the group.
And it'd be different if the host was someone like Venezuela or Ecuador, who traditionally do not have good performances in this competition. But when it's someone like Argentina, who you expect to do well no matter where the tournament is held,
right,
it's a bit of a shock, really.
Yeah, the first draw was already a surprise, and the loss was like a shock already, and they didn't really work out this team so far.
Down the right-hand side now. Paraguay back into the attack. This one stopped by the Chilean defense. Some miscommunication there inside the box. Almost turned into a dangerous situation. This one headed across the field, and it falls.
Well, that happens if those young players playing together, not permanently, just once in a while. They know each other from practice for sure, but it's a different thing here to come onto the pitch as a team together, not having those rhythms.
Ragusa sends it all the way across the field now, looking for Nicolas Maturana. Maturana along the outside, trying to get by the defender. Paredes sends it across, but that one played well by Gomez.
Maturana, also a small player, dribble player who loves to conduct the ball, and he's really good at that.
That was close there on the far sideline. Robles.
He's the captain today for Igor Lichnowsky.
And that's going to be a foul on the far side, so this will stay with Paraguay, or rather go over to Paraguay. Going to look at Cecilio Dominguez there. He scored the game winner against Argentina.
16 minutes into the game. You're watching Paraguay against Chile under 20s, and Paraguay leading 1-0.
Back into the defense as Chile trying to get that goal back if they can. And they mentioned that they wanted to clean sweep through the group. Would have been a little bit easier if round 4 was their break round, if they had a bye in this round, but being that his normal starters have already played 3 matches, as you mentioned, Bodo, back to back to back, this is a chance for them to rest, and then even more rest coming in the bye round.
Yep, definitely another rest coming. And then they are really good to go for the final round of the best 6 teams by then.
Let's run down how this tournament works one more time for you, just in case you don't know, or if this is your first match watching. Group A consists of Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, and Paraguay. Group B also has 4 teams. Hold on for a second. Foul is called there. We will go the other way. As I mentioned, Group B consisting of Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, Uruguay, and Venezuela. So 5 teams to each group. The top 3 from each group advance to a final group of 6 teams. And they will play round robin again. The top team wins the tournament. The top 4 qualify to the Under-20 World Cup in Turkey. And right now, Chile head and shoulders above everybody else.
Well, it's still a long way to go for the qualification for this World Cup.
Remember, once you make that final group, the slate is wiped clean.
Yeah, it starts from 0 again. Even Argentina or Brazil, if they would make it to there, they start by 0 and have a big new chance to make the way.
Cecilio Dominguez called for a foul that time. Trying to get the ball away from the defender. Here's the play again. Robles taken out from behind.
Even asking for a card here for Dominguez.
Robles saying that's the 3rd or 4th time he's been fouled. This one swung into the middle again. Back out wide for Chile. This one sent to Ragusa. Ragusa's header makes contact, but nothing too troubling for Diego Morel. Invite you to check out our website.
Long throw here.
BNsport.tv. Montenegro now into the attack. Covered up well by the keeper, Brian Cortez. Chile going the other way. These two sides have met 15 times. Chile has won 4 of those. Paraguay has won 7. They've drawn on 4 occasions. And out to the wing now for Larenas.
We've seen a good performance from Larenas so far too in the first matches when he was in.
Chile with some good connecting play that time, but it gets away at the end.
Maturana was the one to connect here with Felipe Mora. It's his 2nd appearance in this tournament as he came on late in the game against Colombia.
What a pass by Maturana here. Puts it right on the foot of Mora. Mora unable to bring it down, but
a nice outside pass here. Wonderful to see this talent from those young guys.
Number of players for Chile. Just 1 yellow card away from earning a suspension. Baeza is one of the ones on the pitch. This one sent across, headed down. Bravo, Rubio, Martinez, and Castillo also already have a yellow card. Dario Melo and Cuevas already suspended for this encounter. Diego Morel sends this one back into play. 20 minutes gone now, still 1-0.
We've seen this goalkeeper has a nice kick out, even as a goal kick or from his hand out, throwing the ball out. Nice development of the game so far from this goalkeeper, Morel.
This one out to the wing now. Campos Gets it inside to Rojas. Rojas can't get the ball away from the defender. He's called for the foul.
He's using his left hand there to tear the defender down here to win this ball back. Clear decision here. Free kick for Paraguay.
At the fourth foul of the match on Chile. This one's sent forward now. This one's going to bounce all the way to the keeper. Ryan Cortez sends it back out to the left wing. Chile now trying to take their time here. They don't have the same offensive firepower out there as they started the tournament with.
They don't need to hurry. They just need to get their rhythm here, finding each other. It's the first time probably that they play in that formation. A lot of new players we haven't seen so far, or only some minutes only.
A couple of the players out there for the first time in this one. For Chile, Felipe Mora, member of Audax Italiano in the Chilean league. 19 years of age. One of the older players on the squad. A foul is called here.
Balbuena brings Campos down. Free kick for Chile.
So Chile working the ball forward now. Let's see if they can get something going. Baeza gets it out to the wing. Felipe Campos now. You can hear the crowd starting to get into it. Not a lot of them here, so the fact that they're being that loud is kind of remarkable.
Rojas. Oh, surprising goal here from Rojas. The man who lost the ball in the first goal for Paraguay and allowed them to score there. But now he gives the right answer. Nice dribbling, and he hits back.
So Diego Rojas ties the score here. The man from Universidad Católica. Small in stature, but this is a big goal, Bodo.
Yeah, and he's moving over to the right side, but hitting the ball across to the other corner. The goalkeeper, Diego Morel, was a little bit surprised by that move as he was moving with the ball, with the direction. Rojas was running. Tie for Chile, 1-1.
And that ongoing cheering you hear, that might be the Argentine side. They're all of a sudden back in it. Chile with another chance here. Rojas has it poked away. Can't quite get to it, though. Diego Morel able to get this one.
Well, that gives him fresh air. This goal, Diego Rojas was a little bit down after the first goal. He conceded the ball to Paraguay, 30 yards away from the goal, and was an easy scoring. And another mistake similar to the first goal.
Cecilio Dominguez clanging that one off the crossbar. I think Cortez may have gotten a hand to it.
Cortez at least was in the right corner, but it was a strong shot. Easy giving away here, this time for Mario Larenas on the left side. And Dominguez, strong shot there.
So this one will be sent back into play by Brian Cortez.
You can tell by the face that he's a really youngster, only 17 years of age. Although from the distance, all these guys look really mature.
They've all got the size to play. The ones in defense and in the goal. Another chance here for Paraguay. This one sent across. Good defense, though, from Chile. And Baeza will try to get it up the field now, out to the wing. Campos gets it forward. Back into the midfield for Cesar Fuentes. Cesar Fuentes gets it forward for Felipe Mora, who dropped back to get on the ball. Over to Diego Rojas. Looks like the star of the offense right now. Ragusa. Fuentes.
Trying to use the whole width of the field. Exchanging sides from Ragusa.
That one put out of play by Paredes. Inbounds again. Larenas tries to get it to his teammate. Ends up giving it away in the process. Luis Gonzalez now. Sending it forward.
Offside.
Offside.
Yeah, the linesman was right there. Rojas, the Paraguayan Rojas, this time was in offside position.
The second time Paraguay has been called offside. Baeza taps it back after it was initially sent forward by the captain, Andres Robles. And Baeza looks like the holding point for Paraguay. That's the reference. Into the attack. This one falls for Campos. Campos tries to get it back to his teammate Ragusa, but Ragusa caught on the wrong foot, and Paraguay now going the other way. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Cecilio Dominguez still going. Pulls up. Not sure if he got stepped on there or what happened.
It looked like that he was stepped on his foot. The boot is out, so you could tell was not able to run any further. But no intention here was seen by the referee, and game went on.
So the fifth foul of the match called on Chile. It's going to set up another restart for Paraguay.
The coach for Paraguay, Victor Renes, really got upset here with Dominguez, that he was just waiting there and not running backwards. Nice move here by Dominguez, but Contreras cleared it out.
Bicycle kick attempt. This one almost gets hit on the second try. Felipe Campos gets it up the pitch.
This defense from Chile for the moment is really not convincing. They're giving balls easily away and then are not able to clear them out either. So there's a big chance for Paraguay really to go for it and win this game.
Luis Gonzalez gives it off to Cecilio Dominguez. He has the ball taken away from him again. Dominguez has had a rough go of it here in the first 28 minutes.
Good pressure here by Paraguay.
Put out of play. This will be inbounded by Chile. Felipe Campos.
And I think that's a smart thing here, to put pressure on Chile. Getting to know that they have problems in their back, are really not safe there, giving away easy balls. So that's a good chance to get in ball possession and go for the goal.
Baeza now gets it in the midfield, puts a move there on Jorge Rojas and gets around him. Headed forward now into the attack. Maturana still has it, sends it back for Rojas. Rojas sends it across. This one is called offside.
Good play offensively now for Chile, finding together a little bit better with the ongoing minutes.
Sent back onto the field by Paraguay. Long ball forward. I believe he was looking for Luis Gonzalez that time. Never got there though. That one over the sideline and out.
Nice control though by Maturana. Unfortunately, it was across the line. At least that's what the linesman and the referee says.
Chile going forward again. Choosing to get it out to the wing for Franco Ragusa. Drop back for Campos. Campos inside to Cesar Fuentes. Diego Rojas. As the ball's moved across. Out to Maturana. Tries to break down the defender, and his cross is deflected out of play.
Well, really looking much better now, the offensive play from Chile. Nice moves off the ball from left to right. And Baeza is really the one who is pulling the strings in midfield and giving the ball to left and right.
So a corner kick chance here for Chile. Looking for their second goal. That one sent in toward the box, but headed out. Chile will go to collect. Paraguay now into the attack. And Bodo, this gives us a chance to talk about the situations on the national team level for both of these countries. Do you think there's anyone on this Chile team playing or not, that may be able to impact the senior team. We've seen them fall down to 6th place in World Cup qualification in South America, losing their last 3 contests. You think there might be anyone here that can help them? Their problem is really in defense, so Igor Lichnowsky is the first player that comes to mind.
Yeah, defensively, definitely. But I think that sooner or later we will see the 4 top guys up front with the national team. I don't know if they make it until Brazil 2014, but I think of Brian Rabello, for example, Christian Cuevas, Nicolas Castillo, really great players, not to forget Diego Rubio. Really those 4 players come to my mind, the offensive guys. They were really outstanding in the first 3 matches.
And of course you see the problems with Paraguay, dead last in qualification at the senior team level. Have you seen any members of Paraguay? First of all, there's a chance for Chile. Gets snuffed out though. Have you seen any members of Paraguay that might be able to help? I've seen Cecilio Dominguez make a few impactful plays.
Yeah, he's a player who really goes for it, is a counter-attack player and always trying to get his chance. An interesting player, number 9 for Paraguay.
And that has been the senior team's biggest problem in qualification.
Here
just 6 goals.
On ball.
So a chance here for Paraguay to swing things into the attack. Montenegro ends up giving it away though. Chile will go the other direction.
It was a hard job though against 4 Chilean players.
33rd minute of play. Chile to restart. Cesar Fuentes sending it forward. Diego Rojas. Ragusa on the ball here. Felipe Mora comes away with possession. Plays it across the field. A chance here for a shot, but Baeza passes it up.
Well, this would be a great chance for him. He knows how to shoot the ball.
This one's
Ragusa, but the goalkeeper is out there. Diego Morel. Good catch from him here. Franco Ragusa tries to find Mora at the first post. A little bit too high.
Cecilio Dominguez getting across the field and sending that one across for Brian Cortez, who handles it easily.
Similar situation like the one before. Both goalkeepers leaving the line and catching the ball.
And sent across. Ragusa now. Taps it back to Felipe Campos. Campos plays it over to Contreras. Rojas has a touch. Paraguay able to defend well though. That one sent back across the pitch. Looks like it'll go out of bounds harmlessly. Captain sending that one out of play, Gustavo Gomez.
Paraguay lost a little bit of this pressure they tried to put on Chile. Defending much deeper now than they did 5 minutes ago. Although this was good defending there.
Almiron loses the ball back in Chilean possession. Diego Rojas.
Maturana makes a move.
Nice return pass that time. A bit too hard in the end. No foul. Referee does not see anything wrong with that one. Chile continues to play. This one is sent into the area. Flicked on header.
Wow, nice header here from the box line almost by Mora. And the center came from Larenas from the left side, half field. Look at this far distance. Great, strong header.
That would have been something special if it would have found its way into the net. Although from that distance, headers usually easy to handle for a keeper.
But this one was really strong and fast, so he might have ended up with some problems there. Diego Morel.
This one taken away in the midfield. That's going to be a foul. And now with so many players on the pitch down, it was just hard to find out who the foul was called on, but it will stay with Paraguay. That's probably going to go against Contreras. Into the attack now. Cross is stopped. Montenegro trying to send it into the box, but Contreras able to deflect it out of bounds.
Montenegro really working hard that left flank.
That one again deflected out of play. That's going to stay with Paraguay. And into the corner to take the corner kick will be Jorge Balbuena. Balbuena, 19 years of age, plays for Cerro Porteño. One sent in right toward the 6-yard box. You saw Cortez was diving to try and make the save, but didn't need to.
At least he takes the decision to leave his line to go out for those balls, and was even shouting for it, but the defender already had made this decision to put his hand on this ball.
So this one will be out to the corner for another chance. Jorge Rojas will take this one.
Good setup in defense here for Chile. One defender at the post, defend this post, and one at the first post in the room.
Third corner for Paraguay. That one harmlessly headed over the net, though. And Brian Cortez, nothing to worry about that time. Here's the goal from Diego Rojas. Not closed down by the defender. And when you're dribbling on the ball that long and no one closes you down, why not?
The goalkeeper, you can see the ball was not even close to the post, but the goalkeeper still in the movement to his left side and opened this side, his right side, too much. And that's where the ball went right in.
And sent down the flank now. Ragusa chips this one in for his teammate, just misses, falls, shot, goal!
Goal for Chile, 2-1. Maturana, the man with most minutes in this attack zone for Chile. But again, we've seen there a nice attack over the right wing, nice center. Mora almost gets his head on, passes him, and on the second post in good position is Maturana. See him in the last, waiting there for the ball. Well done, hanging out there, just waiting where the ball drops, not going in too early. And as Mora does not reach it, it's his chance to score here. The lead for Chile.
And perhaps the most impressive thing that Maturana did on that entire play was keep his calm. The ball hit his chest, fell down in one motion, got it past the keeper.
He had a lot of time though too. He was not really marked by that. He was smart enough to hold on, hold back a little bit, because you never know, if you go in too fast, the ball passes you. It's hard to run back, but forward it's still easier to go for it.
I've seen a lot of players, though, with that much time, it's too much time to think about it.
Sometimes it is, yes.
And so Paraguay now down a goal to what looks like a Chilean B-side, really. And Chile's class continues to shine through, even on the second team level.
Yeah, they got even really better and better the last 10 to 15 minutes in the offensive way. The defense looks still pretty worryable, but the offense got really good, really better now. Talking about Diego Rojas, Maturana, and Franco Ragusa.
And sent forward, brought down by the Chilean defenders. A little bit over 5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. We've seen 3 goals. Paraguay opening the scoring in the 9th minute on a goal from Derlis Gonzalez. Chile have since answered back twice. Diego Rojas with the first one. Nicolas Maturana scoring just now. That's going to be a free kick awarded to Jorge Rojas.
He was fouled there. Nice run from him to the left wing. Then he turned around and wanted to go to the other side, but was held back.
So a chance here for Paraguay. See if they can make something happen. Rojas will be taking the free kick. Sent in over the top. That one brought down by the keeper on the second try.
It was brave from him to be there so far outside and to go for this center ball. But definitely needs to work on his catching here. He's lucky enough to get it by the second try, but this can work out really badly for you.
This one down the right-hand side. Franco Ragusa brings it down. Tries to shake the defender, sends it across into the attacking
offside.
What a move! Rojas still with possession. Maturana spun around the defender, a shot taken and wide of the net.
Wonderful chance here, but I had the impression that Maturana was in offside position. Let's see the replay. Nice ball again from Franco Ragusa. Smart play backwards. And when the back heel comes to Maturana, it looked to me that it was slightly offside position.
You can see the reaction from Maturana once he plays his teammate on. Realized that he sent it just a bit too far out wide.
It was, yeah. He lost a good angle by then and lost a great chance.
Out to the wing now. Chile sending this one over the top. Ragusa, they've sent it to him like that a bunch of times thus far.
Good defending by Campos.
Rojas now transitioning into attack, looking for Maturana that time, rather looking for Mora. Campos gets it into the attack for Ragusa. Now out of play. So that's going to be another corner kick for Chile as they continue to apply the pressure here.
Yeah, that's the best they can do with his almost poor defense. The best way is to play offensively well, and that's what they are doing for the last 15 minutes at least.
Rojas now sends the ball in on the ground, gets it right back. Tries to play it off to a teammate, but the ball ends up being taken away, and that's going to be a foul against Maturana on that near side.
Yeah, he was using his arms to wrestle there outside. Ragusa again sending this one softly in. That was the second goal of the evening for Chile. Maturana controlling it and smashing it into the net.
2 minutes left to go here, opening 45 minutes of play. Chile trying to sweep all their matches in Group A. Shot here, that one just wide of the net again, and you can see already Diego Morelos starting to get very annoyed with his defenders.
Nice try here from distance from Diego Rojas. Unconventional, using his point of the foot, but pretty fast this ball.
That one headed out of play by Chile. Will stay with Paraguay on the near side of the pitch. Jorge Rojas to inbounds, gets it in. No foul called as Felipe Campos hits the deck. But a foul is called here as Dominguez, trying to get into position, ends up getting run into. Marlon Escalante, the Venezuelan referee. Two Venezuelans, two Peruvians on the officiating crew today. Marlon Escalante and Carlos Lopez from Venezuela. Raul Lopez Cruz and Victor Carrillo, the third and fourth officials.
You could tell by the position of the goalie that he really likes to go out there picking those corners, and there he is using his both fists. Nice defending by Brian Cortes.
And is that something you would advise a young keeper, Bodo, to be that far off the line in a situation like that, off the post?
He was out there again, and to answer your question, everything can happen. So you have to make sure first that your goal is protected, but with a free kick as far out, you can run the risk. But this one, he got surprised by another loss of the ball of one of his defenders. But great shot here by Jorge Rojas. And I'll tell you, that happened to me when I first stepped in as a 16 or 17-year-old with a professional team. My first practice, I was waiting out there for a corner, for a center, and they hit it just this way into the first post. And then you learn your lesson, then you have to find out the right position.
So Brian Cortes almost learned the same lesson that time. Some wicked English on that ball by Jorge Rojas.
It was a shock enough for him to learn the lesson, I would say. He was really surprised that Jorge Rojas was able to turn his foot at the right moment, and instead of putting the center in, shoot it directly at goal.
Just about a minute into stoppage time now. Still no signal from the fourth official as to how long we'll play in the first half. And Chile coming from behind to take the lead here. Gave up the early goal in the 9th minute and have since played very well, particularly in attack. And that will do it for the first half of play. So an early goal from Paraguay, 2 after that from Chile. Chile looking very good here, Bodo.
Offensively, really good. Defensively, I have my doubts. They're conceding a lot of chances to Paraguay, losing a lot of easy balls there. So there's always a risk for Chile here.
So we'll send it to break. 2-1 at the halftime break. We'll be back with more after this. You are watching beIN Sports coverage of the South American Youth Championships from Argentina.